Manchester United target Bruno Guimaraes gives thoughts on a summer move. Manchester United transfer target Bruno Guimaraes has claimed publicly at least that he wants to stay at Newcastle, but he doesn't know where his future lies. The Brazil international has been linked to a move to numerous clubs including the Red Devils, Manchester City and Paris Saint-Germain. United's interest has reportedly stemmed from their pursuit of Dan Ashworth as their new sporting director, who is keen to take Newcastle's star player with him to Old Trafford. Furthermore, it has been claimed that the Magpies would be open to selling him due to their problems meeting the new profit and sustainability rules, PSR, brought in by the Premier League this season. However, the most recent reports suggest that Paris Saint-Germain have stolen a march on United and the rest of the competition for the midfielder's signature. Nonetheless, his comments yesterday after playing in his 100th game for the Magpies and scoring a late winner at Craven Cottage suggest he has different ideas about his future. Speaking after the match to Premier League Productions, Guimaraes asserted, "I hope to stay much longer. I don't know what the future brings, let's see, but I hope to play much more for Newcastle United." Speaking on his landmark moment, he claimed, 100 games for the club, wow. What a journey I have been living here. I am very happy, glad, publicly at least. The midfield general has made it crystal clear where he wants to be, but the reality may be quite different. Comments such as his, "I don't know what the future brings," typically leave the door open for a move, and with Newcastle facing significant spending restrictions as things currently stand, the sale of Guimaraes can certainly not be ruled out. In addition, the Red Devils should have an incredible insight into the financials and transfer plans of the Magpies, as they seem to be on the cusp of agreeing a £10 million compensation fee for Ashworth, who has served as the club's sporting director since 2022. Finally, we have seen players on numerous occasions say one thing and then do exactly the opposite. United fans will remember Cristiano Ronaldo's promises that he would stay at Old Trafford in May 2009, then leaving for the Bernabeu the following month. In other words, Guimaraes' public declaration of love for Newcastle certainly does not kill the prospect of a summer move for United. Or another suitor want to be the first to hear breaking Man United news? For carefully selected, crucial updates, join our WhatsApp channel. https://bit.ly/united-breaking-news. Julian Nagelsmann, Man United managerial target, Juventus chances of holding on to Adrian Rabiot. Erik ten Hag running out of allies and time to Bologna boss Thiago Motta eyeing a broad move. Sir Jim Ratcliffe holds talks with Newcastle. Alex is a huge Manchester United fan, inspired by greats of his homeland such as George Best, Harry Gregg and Norman Whiteside. Proud owner of such niche shirts such as Kleberson, Eric Jemba and Gary Neville. Grew up pretending to be Ruud van Nistelrooy and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in the back garden, with little success. Man United to sell 6 stars including Mason Greenwood and £113 million pair. As Ratcliffe Revolution gets real, Manchester United have been tipped to sell 6 first-team stars to begin an anticipated squad clear-out this summer, while a series of releases and a loan departure will see the final exit figure fly past double figures, according to a report. Major change is on the horizon at Old Trafford this summer. Following his partial takeover, Sir Jim Ratcliffe is pulling the strings, and the club's hierarchy behind the scenes is in the process of being overhauled. Omar Barada has been drafted in to replace Richard Arnold as CEO. Dan Ashworth is expected to join from Newcastle as the sporting director once a compensation fee has been agreed. The man he'll replace, John Murtough, stepped down from. Transfer news: Man United tipped to complete signing of £80 million English star ahead of Man City this summer. Man United tipped to complete signing of £80 million English star ahead of Man City this summer. Sports presenter Jeff Stelling has tipped Everton defender Jared Branthwaite to choose Manchester United over a move to rivals Manchester City ahead of the summer transfer window. Branthwaite is the player at the top of Man United's wishlist. The Premier League club is determined to add players to the centre of defence as soon as possible. The current defenders at Old Trafford are facing an uncertain future at the club, which makes it almost certain that the Red Devils will going after a centre-back in the summer. Man United need a new centre-back at the end of the season. The contracts of Raphael Varane and Johnny Evans will expire, and unless they can reach new agreements with United, both players will be free to depart Old Trafford. Victor Lindelof and Harry Maguire could also be shown the exit door at Old Trafford, with Man United expected to get an overhaul of the squad. Although several defenders have been linked to United, it appears that Branthwaite is Ineos and Sir Jim Ratcliffe's first choice to enter and fit into Erik ten Hag's defence. Man City, led by Pep Guardiola, have now joined the race for Branthwaite. The defending Premier League champions are keeping a close eye on the 21-year-old's progress in case they decide to make a move for him. Jared Branthwaite, Everton. Man United Premier League. However, Branthwaite is more likely to play for United than City, according to Jeff Stelling, who talked on TalkSport. He said, "It's going to happen, isn't it, because Everton need the money and their biggest asset, their most sellable asset, is 21-year-old Jared Branthwaite. He's made 31 appearances for Everton this season in the England squad. Expect him to play against Belgium, and I think he'll find himself at Old Trafford. Never mind Manchester City, it will be Old Trafford, I would imagine, because with the likes of Lindelof, Varane and Maguire all aging players, they need to bring in some youth. I'm thinking £45 million, something like that, for Branthwaite would do the job." Man United face competition to sign the Everton defender. Branthwaite would fit in the profile of the player that the Red Devils are looking at. New Man United co-owner Ratcliffe wants young and talented British players at the club. The Everton defender has caught the attention of several elite clubs including Man City, Real Madrid and Tottenham. He will be one of the most sought-after players in the summer, and with Everton's unstable financial situation, the Toffees are certain to cash in on him. It's very likely